This is a podcast, not a news broadcast. We will report situations that are currently out and available for public access. No one on this platform is claiming to be a journalist. We are a group of individuals giving our opinion. Enjoy the show.
How do I look?
You're fine.
Scrumdiddlyumptious?
I guess.
I don't know. It's from Willy Wonka.
Scrumdiddlyumptious? In the original Wonka?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I don't even think you've seen it.
I did see that one.
Oh, yeah. I made you watch it.
Yeah.
Because you've never seen it.
No, I only seen the
Who doesn't
Johnny
watch
Depp
the
one.
original Chocolate
Because I wasn't into that. And then I like Johnny Depp, so it's the only reason why I watched it. Johnny Depp, from when he did Secret Window, that was my guy. And he don't need that, Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are my movies.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was the man. Still is. But, I mean, he don't do no movies no more.
What was his name?
Who?
The
guy that played him?
Yeah, Gene.
Oh, I forgot his name, but I know you're talking about. He did that one movie with Richard Pryor.
Yeah, yes. What was his name? Gene Wilder?
I don't know.
Let me look this up because I actually liked him.
You liked him? You don't like him no more?
Well, he's no longer with us.
Oh, so you don't like him because he's no longer with us?
I spelled Willy Wonder. What am I on? Gene Wilder, I was right. Damn, why do I doubt myself
I don't know.
much?
Stop doubting yourself, Queen.
There you go. Let me clock that.
Yep, clock it. All right, before we get into it.
Homesick Podcast. This is Homesick Podcast.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to Homesick Podcast. I'm Miss.
And I'm Melissa.
And I want to thank y'all for listening to the little podcast of ours. It's highly appreciated.
Of course. Wait.
What?
Of course it is. I wasn't... You threw it back to me and I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
You said it's highly appreciated, and then you looked at me like you waiting for me to say something.
No, it's what I say to the viewers and the listeners, that it's appreciated that they listen and watch us.
Of course.
Highly appreciated.
Yes. And like and subscribe. Keep doing that. Our numbers are going up. We appreciate it.
And then some sad news. We have rest in peace to Chuck Norris. He passes away at 86.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From what I have, it's unclear of cause of death. I don't know if they talk about it because the last time I read it, it was just he passed.
Right.
They didn't say cause of death or the reason of death or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know anything either about it.
Yeah, rest in peace to Chuck Norris. And sad news for New York and the Apollo. Kiki Shepard passed at the age of 74. She died after suffering a massive heart attack in Los Angeles.
Jeez.
Yeah. I grew up watching the Apollo. Never been to the Apollo. I know a few people that performed at the Apollo. My mom's friend did perform there once.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much my childhood, the Apollo. And then when Steve Harvey took over and he was hosting the show at that time. So rest in peace to Miss Kiki Shepard. Well, I'm going to touch on this because it's been a while since we've spoken to everyone. Mm-hmm. And we did try to watch it, but it was more of a back and forth. The Oscars is what I'm referring to. We looked at it, timed away. Like it didn't really hold. Mm-hmm. But I did like see some stuff that I want to congratulate some people on. So Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and the cast of Sinners. Mm-hmm. And it was real sad to watch Rachel McAdams give her a tribute to Diana Keaton. Mm-hmm. That was sad to see. And Tiana Taylor had an issue with a security guard shoving her at the awards. So those are the highlights that I have from the awards.
Yeah, I don't even think I really watched it.
No, I didn't really watch it. It was I clicked on it, watched a few things, and it was just at the time we were watching it, I think a lot of wardrobe was getting awards, makeup was getting awards around that time was when we was watching it. It didn't really hold my attention, but I just want to give congratulations because Sinners was a great movie. Mm-hmm. We watched it, we loved it, and it was really sad to when Diane Keaton passed. So it was good to see she was recognized at the awards.
Yeah.
Next I have here is the reboot of Buffy. It was titled Buffy the Vampire Slayer: New Sunnydale. Has been canceled by Hulu.
I know. It's so...
I was looking forward to that.
Me too.
I liked Buffy when I was growing up. That was a show.
From what I heard, whoever is behind, who was doing it?
They said it wasn't Hulu was behind it.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Whoever was behind it didn't want to do it from the jump, and I guess was trying it, and then they just
and he finally got his way. Yeah, he said he was never a fan of the show. He never watched the show, which I don't understand. Why was he even on board? Why was he even in the room when this was being decided as a show?
I'm not sure, but why not give it a chance?
Right.
Release like 2 or 3 episodes just to see if it even picks up any traction.
I strongly believe there was a fan base that was waiting for that.
For sure.
I don't understand why it wasn't good, because a lot of shows that shouldn't be rebooted have been rebooted.
But maybe someone else can pick it up, another network.
Hopefully she shops it to another network.
Mm-hmm.
And congrats to I want to congrat Lotto on her pregnancy, but is it really a pregnancy?
Yeah.
That's guaranteed. That's official.
I mean, I would hope she wouldn't.
Our Lotto expert. Is this true?
I would hope she wouldn't play with a pregnancy.
It's an official pregnancy? Huh?
I really don't know.
I would hope she wouldn't play with a pregnancy.
She looks pregnant.
No, but what I'm saying is that's not something people play with.
Okay. No, because I know they was talking about an album and then it turned into a pregnancy reveal and stuff like that. So I just didn't know if it was like something towards the album. You get what I'm saying? Like it was some type of ploy to get people to look out for the album. But if she is pregnant, like I said, congrats. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. That's why I doubt shit, because of AI.
She released, she posted it on her own personal Instagram.
So then back to what I was saying. Congrats to Lotto on her pregnancy. Yeah. And I'm guessing, we're guessing that Savage is the father?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's his hand on her belly.
Okay.
The tattoos match up, apparently.
Okay.
For what my Lotto expert
didn't want to quote the wrong thing and say she's pregnant and later on be crucified for saying she was pregnant. All right. Now moving on to soundcheck. Sony Music announced that the movie Michael will be released alongside a 13-track collection of the biggest songs from MJ's career, from his Jackson 5 chart toppers to his solo smashes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait to the movie up to the recent news that I've heard about that's going on behind the scenes with the movie with the Jacksons, with Janet and the one brother.
Why? What's going on?
Because supposedly she's not in the movie. Her character, her character is not in the movie.
Janet.
That's the rumor that I'm hearing.
She didn't want them to be?
No, she's upset that she's not in the movie. That's her problem.
The family, didn't they have a say in this one or no?
No, I don't know how much the family had to say. I think it probably was one side of the family that may have a say in this, but I'm not 100% sure if it was a collective thing on everyone being involved in the movie. Because I know one of them, I'm hoping I'm getting it right. Jermaine's son is playing Michael.
Oh, okay. His brother.
So, yes, one of his brothers, his son is playing Michael. So I don't know if they have more of a lead, control of what the film direction it goes into compared to when it was released on ABC when I grew up.
Right.
That was the best one. That was the one that I think everyone fell in love with.
Yeah.
So hopefully that is squashed before the release of the actual movie. And that should be dropping April 24th, the same day as the movie. And they're coming in vinyl, cassette, CD.
Okay.
So that's something to look forward to. Then I was excited to see this. Jay-Z will be gracing Yankee Stadium with his presence for 2 nights at the end of July. You hear anything about that?
Mm-mm.
He said will be celebrating a significant milestone, including the 30th anniversary of his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, and the 25th anniversary of The Blueprint. So I think one night is going to be
25 years since The Blueprint?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
So I'm thinking he's designating one night to Reasonable Doubt and the next night to The Blueprint. And he's also rumored to headline the Roots Picnic on May 30th.
The Roots Picnic. Is that the one they do in Philly? The celebration?
Yeah.
That's going to have Eve and a whole bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that one should be great. Try to find tickets for that. All right. Now to ask some actual music.
The Made in America. That's what it's called.
Made America too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now actual music. Jack Harlow's new album, Monica, which there was some controversy with the name Monica. So it's been released after 3-year hiatus. Is quite different from what I've had anticipated.
It's been 3 years since his hiatus.
Yeah.
Where is time going? It's escaping me.
He has clearly shifted his vocal style to align with the album's new sound because it's an R&B album. Mm-hmm. It's not what we're used to with the First Class and all that other stuff like that. It's a significant departure from his laid-back approach from his previous records. The most crucial aspect of to grasp from Monica is its genre. It's not a rap or commercial album, nor is it a strictly an R&B album. In fact, it's a true neo-soul album that showcases Jack's personal rebranding. So I guess it's this direction he's trying to go through from now on, I guess. Hopefully he learned from this, because I don't think it's receiving well with a lot of people. I don't see like a real breakthrough track from the album from when I listen to it. My opinion, like I said. So the album consists of 9 tracks. Each with exceptional production. I give that. The production is great. However, I couldn't help but wonder why this particular album. Then I went back to listen to his discography. In 2023, he released the album Jackman, which is like 10 tracks. You can hear the shift. So he was trying to get this off previously. If you really pay attention to his work, in the Jackman album, he was doing it. And I don't think it was received well, but the Casualista, his 2020 release, what was that? That's What They All Say, which had What's Poppin'.
Yeah.
That was, everyone knows him for that. And his 2022 release with The Kids Miss You. That had First Class, Churchill Downs with Drake. Yeah. So those are the records people are more consecutively used to. So this kind of caught everybody with a quick shift, like, where is he going with this? But I guess he was trying, everybody, I guess as an artist, you're supposed to express yourself. So this is him expressing himself. Exactly. But it was controversy with the name, like I said, and then he went on an interview and said that he's getting blacker.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what that comment means.
Maybe
I get he was saying he was going more, he was going deeper into black music.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe
yes, but to say I'm getting blacker, I didn't understand
I don't think it means
statement.
Disrespectful. It's like, I feel like that is almost like a, what's it called, like an ode or something, like a compliment in a sense, because
you say compliment, some may take it as disrespect.
Well, I don't mean it that way, and I don't, hopefully doesn't come off this way, but I just mean like that is something that like a lot of black artists are amazing in. Like, look at R&B. You don't think of R&B and there's like a white person pops in your head. No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's probably what he was saying. Like, probably poor. So
you believe that with him stating that he's giving tribute to black culture, black music, black R&B music.
Yeah, that's how I would like to think he meant with it.
I would hope so. That's what he meant it as. But
yeah,
who's to say? And the most recent release this Friday was Mike Will Made It. Reset. I've been listening to that shit all day. It was on the screen.
Oh, I what you were listening to.
So the whole background about it is before this, he lost everything on 2 hard drives. So this album is supposed to be the 3rd installment of his Ransom series.
Wait, he had stuff recorded and
before this album, he had a ton of shit that he had and lost the drives. Or it was stolen, or this trying to figure out what the situation is.
Oh my God.
So now this is him coming back strong, which is I actually think the album is great, but I'm gonna go deep in. So the album features everyone he's ever worked with from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So you got 21 Savage opens the album with a track called ATL, which stands for Appreciate the Love. The album has 15 tracks. There's beats from producers like London on the track, John J. Henry, Sean Ferrari, and many others. Some standout tracks for me are the 21 Savage record, Standing O. That's for the clubs. That's for the strip clubs. It's a nice song, though. OFG featuring J. Cole, which I believe he snapped on that. Then you got Russian Roulette featuring Young Thug. I love how he sounded on this track compared to his last one. Because remember his last album, I told you that wasn't for me. Young Thug's album since he came home. It reminded me of the past work from the other tracks. Then you got My Way and Deeper featuring Luda. There are many more other great tracks on this album. Overall, it's a great body of work. Okay. Then OJ Juice Man is on this. You remember OJ Juice? Quarter brick, half a brick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's on this album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy to hear him. So that brought me back.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Reset, great album. Love it. And that's all I have for my sound check. Okay. Next we have The Inbox.
All right. We did get something else.
What we got?
All right. So it says, hi, I need some outside perspective. My boyfriend and I have been together for a few years, but lately I feel like I'm the only one putting in effort. He doesn't really communicate, cancels plans last minute, and seems distant. But when I bring it up, he says I'm overreacting. I love him, but I'm starting to feel unappreciated, and honestly, a little lonely in the relationship. Am I expecting too much, or is this a sign something's off? What would you do in my situation?
It comes with a different level of questions from me. I would ask how long they've been together. But let's take that off the table. If a person is not showing any interest, it's sad to say he's not interested anymore. You get what I'm saying? I would look at it as that person's uninterested.
Right.
So if he's canceling or
I know.
as a guy, he could be making plans with somebody else.
Or
Mm-hmm.
it could be he just has something going on. It could be he's got like a lot of stuff on his plate at work. You don't know what he's dealing with. It might not be necessarily someone else. It really.
People make time for what they want to make time for.
They do, but I do think it should be called out. You should bring it to their attention.
100%. Yeah, you definitely call them out on it. You speak to them about it. Yes,
it's messed up with the overreacting comment. The fact that he's saying she's overreacting by saying something every time she brings it up.
I'm just letting you know, as men, this is what we say.
We spin it.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We spin it. So if you're now noticing certain change in this, we're gonna make it seem like it's all in your head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always starts off that you reflect on yourself. You start looking into yourself like, what? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I am tripping. That's to get you distracted for a little while. But after a while, y'all wise up. Y'all catch it. Y'all realize because we fuck up, we make a mistake, and then boom, there it is. Then the anger of us telling you it was nothing, and you realizing it was something, and you know you were right. And this motherfucker done lied and told me that it wasn't nothing.
So what should she do?
I honestly think she should have the conversation. Don't assume. I'm just giving my assumptions that for the situation as a guy, if I'm canceling, you're not a priority for me. You know what I mean? Or I have somebody else I'd rather spend time with. There's a lot of or you've become or you have been too much for me. You're a lot. So I'm like distancing myself from you.
Oh, okay.
So those are the reasons and the precautions that a man would take if you're not it for him anymore. We start limiting time. All right, I can see you this amount of time of the week, or I can see you this amount of time a day. I'm always busy constantly. No one's ever that busy. You could be busy, but it depends on the lifestyle you live. If coming into a relationship, if I told you my job consists of me of doing this, we have an understanding, and I'll make time for us to have me and you time.
Yeah.
But if it's always been we're good, and then out of nowhere I just been busy for no apparent reason, life has just changed, job is just something, I ain't getting no promotion, something like that. Then I'm making time for some other shit, because you make times for the one you love. Let's be for real.
Okay, so she should communicate and see.
Definitely have a conversation with him.
Is refusing to communicate because it says he really doesn't communicate. So.
You will learn from the conversation. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get him now to sit down and have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a tricky part, because
that'll be the answer, I guess.
Right. Yeah, because if he doesn't care to have the conversation,
right,
then he doesn't care about the relationship.
Okay. Look at that. We got an insight into men and the tactics and games.
It's not a game. It's just
how
shit works out. It's not a game. I don't think nobody intentionally said I'm going to mess with this girl's head.
The game I meant was the flipping it.
Oh, the flipping it.
Seem like it's her. That's right.
But I don't even think. I don't know if any man really goes out his way to say, yeah, I'm going to flip it. I think it's just a defense thing. Like the first thing to say out of them, I'm like, what are you talking about? Where you getting that from?
Right, you're crazy.
Yeah, you're bugging. Why would I do that? Yeah.
That is crazy.
So yeah, I don't.
The trigger.
Yeah. Definitely. So yes, again, have a conversation with him and see where it goes from there.
Yes.
And after that, we moving on to Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town.
All right, earlier this month, one of the victims in a triple murder-suicide in Berkeley, New Jersey, was able to call 911 after being shot by his son-in-law. In the 911 audio released, 61-year-old Alan Russell can be heard asking for help, saying, I am shot, while pleading for an ambulance. Police say 37-year-old Vaughn Stewart shot and killed Alan Russell, his wife Michelle Russell, and their daughter Deanna Stewart, who was also Stewart's wife. At the time, the couple was reportedly living separately. Their 3 children were inside the home during the shooting but were not hurt. They are now in the state custody. After the shooting, Stewart turned the gun on himself and was later pronounced dead at the community medical center.
Why don't they just shoot themselves first?
That is exactly what I thought when I read this, because I'm like, now your 3 kids are in state custody. You don't know if they're going to separate them. You don't know who's taking care of them, if they're taking care of them. You know, like, you took out your in-laws and their mother. This story really pissed me off, to be honest with you.
If your intention is after all of that to kill yourself,
just
jump to go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
Just do it.
Now your kids, who knows what type of life they're going to live.
Jeopardize their life because...
Oh, God, it's so sad.
I don't know. It can never be that serious.
Yeah.
My opinion can never be that serious.
Yeah.
Just jeopardize now the kid's life, future, and you don't know what's going to be the end game now because they have no mother, no father.
Right.
And no relatives to say fall back on.
Right.
Nothing. So the system got them now.
Yeah.
Great job.
Mm-hmm. That's all I got. That was too much for me. That whole story just was very sad.
It is. And then you constantly hear the situation where the man gets overstimulated, can't deal with certain things, and the solution is to get, all right, I'm gonna kill. And sometimes they harm the child too,
or
in
the
same
woman,
process.
But still, it's the same thing. Like, love your kids more than you hate your ex.
Right.
Like that's crazy. To have it get to that.
I feel bad for the kids. I really do.
Me too.
Okay, now shifting gears into the spill. So, Ray J's lawyer, Howard King, asserts that if Kim and Chris persist in denying their involvement with the Vivid Entertainment in releasing the sex tape, King's team is prepared to summon ex-Vivid Entertainment boss Steve Hirsch to testify. Both Kim and Chris have filed sworn declarations stating that they did not orchestrate a plan to shoot, sell, and release the tape. King contends that their statements are false.
What gets me with this is, why is it still a conversation? At the end of the day, even if it did come out that they released this tape, I don't think it's going to hurt their career. I don't understand it. That's
they too far gone.
And nobody really cares. Look at all the people who did release their own sex tapes.
It's true.
Like, I just don't get the point of this.
I agree with you. I don't understand what his plan is with this. Okay, getting them to finally admit or getting proof that they were responsible behind it. The tape has been out for years. People have seen the tape.
Right.
It's done with. I'm pretty sure he was compensated for the tape at some point too, just as the family was. Like, everybody got bread off that tape. Let's be for real. I don't think he didn't get paid or he didn't get any exposure because of that.
Right.
You know, so now so it does kind of look like you're just targeting them just to go after them for whatever reason it may be.
Yeah.
Maybe you feel that they're further along in their career or in their life than you are. I don't know what it is, but at this point, like, you're right. Who cares who the hell released the tape at this point?
Right.
The tape's been out. The tape was out when I was in school. Like, why are we still talking about this?
Right.
I agree with you on that one. Just like I had it written, but it's like I didn't want to talk about it. Who Desmond Scott is dating now.
Oh, yeah, Diddy's baby mom.
Like,
one of them.
Honestly, who cares?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things, like, it doesn't make any sense. I only talked about this because I wanted your opinion really on, like, what did you view on this? Like, is this something that is a factor that are people caring that they did release the video or get proof or try to have their video released? Like, are people really trying to figure out, like, yo, did Chris really have something to do with it? Like, I don't think no one gives a shit.
Right. I don't either. At this point, it is what it is.
In other news, Ivana Ortiz, for those unfamiliar with her, she's the woman accused of shooting up Rihanna's home.
Oh.
Her husband,
I didn't
know she was married either. I don't know how she carried her marriage, but his name is Jed Valdez Sangalag, claims that Ortiz sent him an email on January 26. In the email, she instructed him to renounce Rihanna and confess that she is superior to her. She emphasizes the urgency of the situation, stating that that he must act promptly to close the door in this manner.
Yeah. So at no point did he think to get maybe her evaluated or like some type of mental health?
That's what I'm saying. From the history of times I've seen that she's posted doing this, I don't know where he was in this scenario. Honestly,
no one thought, like, this is kind of weird. This is not, like, maybe obsessed in a sense.
I don't know if he just was like, she's you know her, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. But he alleged that he discovered the shooting a day later when he received a lengthy series of emails and phone calls from news agencies seeking information. Additionally, he is requesting that the court grant him full custody and sole decision-making authority over their child following the recent incident. So she was married and had a kid.
What's scary is he didn't already have custody and she was unhinged like she was.
She clearly shows that something's wrong with her, that she's not all there.
Yeah.
Because the video, I seen the videos and the tweets and stuff she put out. Like, she really had it like her and Rihanna shared words.
We're in like competition.
Right. I don't know how you get to that mindset. Like, I seen movies of people bugging out like that over celebrities, but I never seen it happen in real life like that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And what's scary, and I feel for Rihanna, is like she was in the house at the time. I was kind of surprised more that someone was able to drive up to her house
and got that close as she opened fire like that.
Yeah, I just
assume all these people live in gated communities, right?
Right.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
get what
untouchable,
you're
but
right.
I was really shocked by that, and I'm sure her kids were with her. Like, that is crazy
That's
to
scary.
me.
That's scary because it could have been way worse.
Right. I would have been out of that. Well, obviously you're out of the house that day, but I would have moved out of the house that day. I would have had a crew in, like, get that shit together.
She did leave for a bit of time. I'm not sure if she came back yet, but she did leave.
I would have for sure. That's like traumatizing.
That's very traumatizing.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't understand the situation with that. You're married to a woman that was doing this for a good amount of months.
But the fact she emailed him too, like,
right.
That's just, were you an estranged husband?
Like, you just ignoring her? Like, you just thought this was her?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, there's a lot of questions with this marriage I didn't understand. And they had a child.
Right.
So she was fit to be a mother at some point.
Well,
because she was never, okay, but she has the kid. They have the kid. They have a kid together.
Right.
So
it doesn't necessarily make her fit. She just had a kid.
That's true. A lot of people have kids and they're not fit to have.
Right.
But that's another episode.
It's a story for another day.
Yeah. Next, Dwight Howard is facing a lawsuit for emotional distress and unpaid wages from someone claiming to be a former assistant. This lawsuit comes on top of his recent divorce filed from his wife, Amber Howard. The lawsuit was filed by Terrence Hudson, who served as Howard's home security guard, domestic manager, and personal assistant from June 25th, 2025 to October 8th, 2025. Hudson filed court documents in December claiming that he had agreed to receive $2,000 per week in pay. However, he alleged that he only received inconsistent payments totaling $8,137.54 throughout his employment. So he worked for him from June to October, and he only received $8,000 overall, roughly $8,000.
Wow.
Hudson is now seeking $40,000, which includes $30,000 for unpaid wages and $10,000 for emotional distress.
Of course, gotta throw that.
I'm messed up. I need that money. My head ain't right. In relation to his divorce, Howard informed the court that his marriage to Amber is broken and there's no prospect of reconciliation. The couple had previously gotten married in January 2025 and had filed for divorce twice before.
Wow.
Howard filed for divorce in June 2025, while Amber did the same in July 2025.
Oh my God, a month later.
Both petitions were later dismissed. So they kept filing for divorce and then retracting the divorce. So now they're officially getting divorced in 2026.
That's crazy.
It
seems like they go too for their marriage.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna divorce you. I'm gonna divorce you. I bet y'all file first.
They must have a good prenup.
That prenup must be nice.
Yeah, if we divorce, we walk away good. So they're playing with it.
All right. The next thing I have here, okay. I don't have too much on it, so we're gonna have to probably assume ourselves, and there's gonna be a back and forth. So there's the rumored alleged fist fight, some say, between Usher and Justin Bieber at Jay-Z and Beyonce's Oscar after party.
Oh, I seen a picture of this.
Right.
Beyonce's face is like, what is going on?
Now, what in the hell can they be possibly arguing? I'm keep hearing rumors that Justin is trying to detach himself from a lot of people from his past. Now, was it a situation where Usher rolled up on him, was like, yo, where you was at for dinner?
But he had his shirt in the picture.
Right. Yeah, like, what was they arguing about? Where you was at when my man Diddy was on trial? You supposed to speak up on it. You ain't saying that? You just gonna let him go down like that?
I would like to know.
I don't know what they arguing about.
Whatever he went through in his past, Justin Bieber, I'm talking about.
He's definitely scarred from something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So
and then but I thought Usher was the one that discovered him.
I know, and it's funny. You're like, no one has talked about it. I'm like, of course, it's all celebrities there. No one's
there's no info about
it.
They locked down tight. There's no anything on this information. It's just assuming that this happened because there's rumors that it said, and then some rumors say it wasn't a fight. It was just a back and forth with words. I don't know what they beef could possibly be, but I'm in my head, the way it's twisted, I think it has something to do with Diddy or some other shit or whatever may have you, or maybe him and Usher got some personal shit that we aren't aware of.
That's just sad
Going through
that's the case.
Yeah, but it seemed on the outside when baby was being, it didn't seem like there was a problem then.
No, he seemed like a mentor then. So I don't
right,
know
so I don't know what could it be the possible. But that right there had me like, what the hell can they be arguing about? I didn't understand that. Only thing that common denominator would be Diddy.
I don't know.
So
Diddler.
The Diddler, he strikes again. That motherfucker.
Minding his business.
Yeah, he's sitting up in jail waiting for his time. And they out here fighting. We assuming. Allegedly.
Right.
All right. Lastly, I have here Justin Timberlake. So before I get into this, there was rumors that he was trying to like stop this from being released. He was paying people. He was like going hard to not get this released. The body cam footage.
Yeah.
So during a police stop in Sag Harbor, Justin Timberlake was arrested. He mentioned that he was currently on world tour when they pulled him over.
And they said, "What is that?
What is that? Yeah,
what are you doing?" And
he's said, like, then he did the shameless. Okay, I'm Justin Timberlake.
It's hard to explain. Yeah, I'm Justin Timberlake.
I'm Justin Timberlake. So there it is. Let me go. Bye.
But what was funny was, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that the cop that pulled him over, he was too young to know who Justin Timberlake was.
They had no idea.
That wasn't his time.
He wasn't even playing. He had no idea who the hell he was talking to.
So for him, he was like, okay.
So Justin failed to maintain a straight line while walking. They had him do he was stumbling.
The whole
it was bad.
Test
it was bad. He also refused to undergo a breathalyzer test, which measures blood alcohol content, and a chemical test, which detects the controlled substance or medication in the system.
Right.
Generally, it's not possible to refuse a chemical test, but after an arrest without... so basically they're saying is that if you refuse a test, you normally end up getting a suspended license or you end up falling on some penalties.
Right.
So the fact that he refused that leaves the idea that there was probably something in his system besides alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't knock it. But I could see this being a thing. The only thing that I got from this situation was that he really was he was falling hard on his celebrity on this.
Yeah, he was hoping it worked.
Yeah, he was really with the name dropping, even though
he was like, is this how you normally do it?
Yes. Like when they had him actually confined in the station. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, is this a procedure? Like, he shouldn't be in cuffs. He felt he didn't feel he needed to be in cuffs.
That smirk.
Yeah, smiling and everything. Arrogant.
Yes. I just didn't like how he carried himself. Granted, he was probably intoxicated. Probably. I don't know for sure, but I just didn't like how he carried himself.
No, I think this is what he was trying to avoid. I guess his team and all this stuff was probably saying this wouldn't be a good look for you. It don't look good for him. It don't. No. You really come off like a smug asshole on this one. Right. I'm sorry to say, but that's why he comes across as.
Yeah.
You try to ride the Timberlake name and look, it didn't even work. Then the stylist that was speaking on his behalf, like, she was also trying to name drop.
What got me with that woman is, why didn't she just drive if she wasn't? And then another thing.
Go ahead.
He didn't give her no field sobriety. Now, she was with him at this, wherever they were, but prior to this. All he said was, you don't look like you're drunk. You could drive his car home if he let you. Like, and then he just was like, your eyes aren't bloodshot or dilated.
So you think he was targeted in the same breath?
No, because I don't think he was targeted, but I don't.
He was swerving. He went through a stop sign.
Well, then that's not targeted. He did something.
No, but you're saying why they didn't do the same with her?
Why didn't they do that with her? If she was with him, she admitted she did drink. She said, I had some wine. He was like, we don't look drunk or something. Because she even got like offended. She was like, what do you mean I don't look? And then he was like, I'm not coming at you.
Right, yeah. She was getting worked up for the wrong
to me,
shit.
that she kind of came off like she could have been a little tipsy.
She was on something. She was a little turned up.
And they didn't, like, I still would have given her this field sobriety just to cover my...
I'd have detained her ass too. I'm like, you talking too much.
You can't just
No, I would have hands behind your head.
I don't know. I just feel like if she drove, if she really wasn't drunk, then that would have been... He would have avoided this whole thing. Like, where was his people?
He had no one.
I don't get it.
That was the weird thing. And so he pled not guilty to driving while impaired. So he got a lesser charge. As a result, he received a fine, community service, and made a public safety announcement, which it's like a slap on the wrist at this point with that.
Yeah. So his
I guess because he didn't harm anybody, nobody was in harm, nobody got hurt, and nothing like that. So I guess that was his warning and whatever may have you. That's why I think in some cases his celebrity did help with that. Right. Because the arresting officer is going to do what he's supposed to do, which I respect that he did everything he was supposed to do with no favoritism. I actually like that, where there was no favoritism. You drive drunk, you get pulled over. I don't give a shit if you got a world tour or your name is Justin Timberlake. Like, you was doing something.
Day, if you killed someone.
Thank you. Then what? You're still matter. Justin Timberlake, world tour murderer. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's whole.
I don't know. What gets me is they say, like, a lot of the people in the comments were like, why did they release this? They shouldn't have released this. That was a bad look for him. Like, as far as, like,
they would have released it for anybody else.
They were wrong for releasing this. Like, Justin should have got his privacy. But if you go on YouTube, like, I watch body cams all the time. Yeah. If you go on YouTube, you can watch every
regular day-to-day people. Yeah.
DUIs. You can watch shoplifting. You can watch, like, everything. Like, that is a public
I hate
right
that whole
to get those videos.
Mm-hmm. That whole because you're a celebrity, you owed anything.
Yeah.
You're a celebrity, you're a public figure.
No, you did it. It's like you make your own bed, you lay in it. Now that's everyone's seeing what you did.
Exactly. You ain't bringing sexy back looking like that.
No. Not and then after that, his tour, that was crazy.
It wasn't a great tour.
We did talk about that.
Yes, we did.
He was a mess.
It wasn't good. It wasn't a good tour.
It wasn't just like that.
You're going to have to go talk to Pharrell and Timbaland and get back in the lab now.
But I do love his music. So I am low-key kind of hoping he does
great
come
artist.
An album.
But this light, it don't look good.
No.
It great. I'm never going to go against his artistry. He's a great artist.
He is.
Great singer. He was right for leaving NSYNC, going solo. But
yeah.
This situation on how he handled it real smug and arrogant. And that was what I guess they were trying to avoid because it clearly came across as a smug, arrogant asshole.
Yeah. But if you read Britney Spears' book, she did talk about Justin.
Yeah, he got some shit to him.
She painted him kind of similar. It made me not like him when I read her book.
Right. So there must be some truth to it.
Yeah.
And where's his wife in all of this?
I know. I'm sure she was doing like a movie or something.
Last time I seen her was that show.
I think that's probably what she was working on. I know she was working on something around the time because I remember wondering what she was doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you never even hear her come out about any of it.
Not a thing.
I guess she's just supportive.
From a distance. Business. I'm going to support from over here. All right, and that's all I have for the spill. Next, we have us versus the topic.
All right, you're going to like this one.
What's that?
What's the secret to arguing well?
One being a winner and the other person being a loser.
No, that's the opposite. It actually
so what is it?
Should be the goal isn't to win, it's to understand each other. Yes.
Understand that I won and you lost.
No, that's where our arguments go south. Because there is no winner.
It's hard to say that because you go out before a relationship, your friendships.
Yeah.
You're having an argument with your friend to say, for them to understand or for you to be like, you get my point? That's why you're wrong.
It's the same concept. You want them to understand. Hence why you just said you get my point.
But you also want to demolish them and make them understand that I'm right and you're wrong.
No, the winner would be both of you are on the same page and you understand.
Who's really wise enough like that in the midst of an argument to think like that? Okay, you're Gandhi. I forgot.
Whatever. You make fun of it, but I genuinely am like that.
To put my mind in what you're saying. You're saying now in an argument, it's not to say that if I have a point that you get it and then you understand it and that's it.
Right.
It's to really hear the person.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, I have been preaching this to you, so I thought you would get it, but you didn't.
No, I get it. I understand it. I understand. Okay, all jokes aside, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that pretty much for a healthy relationship and a healthy argument in the relationship is not to try to demolish or destroy a person by forcing them to understand what you're saying. It's more to listen and also receive that. So it's not just me listening. You got to listen as well.
Yes. That's what I just said.
You said it.
There is a winner in an argument. There shouldn't be a winner.
There shouldn't be a winner, but it feels right.
No, it doesn't feel right because okay, so you walk away feeling great and now meanwhile the person you're arguing with I got her to
shut up. Yeah. That feels good. Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, that's dumb.
All right, so what you're trying to paint to our listeners and viewers is that if you're in a relationship at this moment and you find yourself in an argument and you come across as you just want to yell, scream, get your point across, you're hearing saying, I'm mad. Okay, what are you mad about? Going into that.
Right.
Vice versa. Okay, when you did that, that triggered me to do this. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. And then you're both winners at the end. Because you both are understood. That way.
What you're explaining takes a lot of maturity.
It does.
And I'm not mature enough for that one yet.
I know.
So
he's not lying.
No.
I'm the complete opposite. I don't like to argue. I grew up hearing arguments. I don't want to hear it anymore in my adult age.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not fun.
So repeat the question though.
What's the secret to arguing well? That was the question.
All right. Now moving on to Off the Radar. Women goes viral for saying men are no longer persuasive with women. They ask you out on a date, you say no, that's it.
I mean, that's good.
I hear you.
I guess they want they want to feel wanted.
But that was the problem before when we was being over persistent. Just constantly hounding, hey, let me get your number. Hey, what's your name? Or see you in passing on numerous times and just keep going.
Respecting it.
And that's a problem. Which proves to the statement that you women do not know what you want.
Men don't know what they want either.
But this is not about men.
But I just made it about men.
But this is not about men. This is about women stating that they feel like men are not giving enough. They're not putting their all into trying to holler no more, pretty much. That's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't do this. So
not saying you did, but I just, you don't, just to see the narrative shifted now.
Yeah.
Nuts.
It is.
Next, a man left a bad review on an Airbnb, so the host sent his wife footage of him with another woman.
Wow.
Petty.
That is
petty.
Crazy.
Petty. Petty.
I wonder if there's anything like, does he have any rights?
A bad review goes to that? I give you a bad review to his place wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
That affects your money, though, because now a bad review.
Oh, so I affect your money. You go affect my household.
There you go. It's tit for tat.
That's not the same.
That's not healthy either. But
that's not good arguing.
It's not.
It's not good arguing.
I didn't say it was, but sometimes you got to be petty.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's crazy.
So that man's relationship is shot.
I mean, it was shot. The fact he had someone else in an Airbnb.
Yeah, but she didn't know.
Yeah. Well. Good for her. Now she knows.
All right. So this was a question I seen. This is more directed at a man, and maybe you could say something on it. So the statement says, "You're a man. Your wife got pregnant by another man by mistake." I don't know how the fuck is by mistake. Hold on. Okay. As a good husband, what will you do? First of all, how you trip, fall, got pregnant? How the hell does that happen? How do you get pregnant by mistake?
I mean, that's what I'm kind of wondering.
Okay, let's take away the mistake. Your woman gets pregnant by another man. Mm-hmm. How do you handle it? You and that motherfucker go live your life. I'm not raising nobody else's child.
Yeah.
You as a woman.
There's a lot of questions behind. I need a lot of questions answered for that one.
Well, this is all we got here.
Yeah, I know. You'll love coming with half the...
This is what it is. This wasn't half. This is what the question was. It was towards men. If your wife got pregnant,
I don't know. I'm guessing she cheated. Is that like guess what you could
obviously
assume?
If you're pregnant by somebody, you were cheating.
But it just sounds worded as weird to me. That's what's weird. Asking.
What part you confused on?
How? Say it again.
Your wife got pregnant by another man by mistake.
By mistake, yeah. That's where I'm a little confused. And I guess cheating is the mistake. Yeah, I don't know.
She didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, that's something. That's not my business.
All right, so you have no input on it as
I don't
a woman.
have any input.
Okay, all right. So that's clearly what I want to know. As a man, I'm not raising nobody else's child.
Yeah. Is there someone out there that would?
There's men that would do that.
So there you go.
I don't know if you getting a round of applause by other men for doing it, but there's men that will do it.
There's guys that stand up. Look at
It's different if you're helping raise a woman that already had a kid and you know the situation. Compared to now, I'm with you. You went and got pregnant by another man, and now you're telling me I gotta raise that kid as mine? You crazy. Question. This is a question for the room. Well, no, actually, no, it's only for me and you because only me and you can relate to this. So before cell phones, what did you do on the toilet?
That's a good question because all I know is cell phones.
You wasn't always on the cell phone when you was on the toilet. What was you doing? I can tell you what I was doing.
Probably magazines.
That's what I used to read a lot of Victoria's Secret magazines, and my mom left in the bathroom.
Secret magazines. Oh my god, I was more like the J14 magazines. I had those with the posters, picking out which one I want to hang on my wall. That, or trying to record my favorite part on us. Well, that's the whole radio, I guess you'd have to bring in. But when
you brought a radio in the bathroom?
No,
on the toilet?
no, like the Walkman thing.
A recorder. A hand recorder.
No, I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where you going with that either. You said a radio in the bathroom. What was going on in your bathroom? You in there jamming on the toilet?
Well, yes, of course. I had my Walkman.
It was my father my mom used to leave the Victoria's Secret magazine in there, the Us Weekly in there. We used to read that. Sometimes I just pick up a bottle and read the ingredients on the back of it. It was just to keep you busy while you was in there.
Yeah.
But it was always reading. Notice you go in bathrooms, there's no more reading things no more. There was always a basket with magazines on the toilet. My old school people remember that.
Disgusting.
There was always a bunch of magazines on the side of the toilet.
In those dirty ass books.
But think about it. That's not even a thing anymore.
I know. Or for breakfast when you're sitting there reading the back of the cereal box.
Right. Now you're barely touching your food. You're looking on your phone. A lot of things has changed. Little simple things have changed because of cell phones.
I don't know life before that, and that's the sad part because I don't remember it.
No. I remember a lot.
Before
mostly my childhood. Yeah.
I don't remember most of my.
I'm not even that much older than you.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember most of.
So it's a question for everybody. So you guys could chime in on it. Before cell phones, what did you guys do in the toilet, or what did you do in general before cell phones?
Yeah.
Life was great before cell phones, I believe.
I just remember I used to like ride my bike all the time.
You was outside before cell phone. You was doing shit. That's what I'm saying. On a serious question from a woman, she writes, how many days is acceptable to not hear from someone you're dating? She also writes, because it has been 3 days and I'm ready to text him, have a good life.
Oh gosh. I think when you're in the talking stage, when there's no titles, I think I don't expect to hear from you every day.
Correct.
Because I'm not your main focus at that point.
Right. Life is lifing.
Right.
And I'm getting used to the concept to say, like, I'm going to make you someone that I want to talk to on a day-to-day basis.
Right. And so I think once it becomes like a relationship, then I think it should be at least once a day. Like, even if it's just like thinking of you or something.
You should hear from a person once a day while you consecutively dating.
Yes.
But you don't think it's right to go 2 days without hearing from your significant other?
Yeah. I don't think that's normal. Because at no point in that day, you could have sent me a quick text. You could have sent nothing, a call, nothing.
See, in the dating process, from my perspective, it got to be a reason why I'm even reaching out to you.
Damn. That's crazy.
What? If you're not a girlfriend and we just talking.
No, I'm not saying talking. I'm talking about in a relationship.
Oh, if we're in a relationship?
Once there's a title is what I'm...
Oh, you mean once we establish we're dating?
Yeah.
It depends on how I really view you.
Jesus.
What? No. What I'm saying is, if you're... Okay, we're established as boyfriend and girlfriend. But I did it more because you wanted it.
Well, that shouldn't be a thing either.
Come on now.
Shouldn't go into a relationship because one person wants it. It should be a mutual thing.
I like you, but I don't like you enough to make there's situations like that. Now we're going into a whole nother convo.
I know, but it's like situations, stop wasting people's time.
But there's situations like that. I like spending time with you. I like chilling with you. The vibes is good, but I'm not ready to call you my girl. Some people agree with that just to give you that.
No,
but I know you really want it.
Yeah, but that's not... I don't want it if you don't want it.
You don't know that. I could pretend to death.
I know, and that's what's messed up. Don't do that. No one should do that.
That's common more than you think.
That's like the people that get married because the other person was like, well, you need to marry me.
More getting engaged, too. Some people do that, too.
Yes, that... I don't agree with that. Like, that's crazy to me because you're forcing someone to...
But aren't you happy when I agree to it? It's the point. So I care enough because I want you happy. But it's really not what I want.
But if I were to find out when we got engaged, you didn't really want to get engaged, you just did. That's crazy to me. And I wish I would have known that had that been the case. Because I would have said no, not until you're ready. Yeah, obviously you're coming out now saying this, but I wouldn't have. First off, there was no pressure on my behalf to get married.
No.
There was no pressure about getting engaged and all that. I was so young myself.
There was never no pressure to do anything.
No, but I was so young myself in a sense. Yeah. So, I didn't care to do all that right away. Mm-hmm. But I just think that's messed up going into that. Like, you're going into a commitment and you didn't even want to be in that commitment. Mm-hmm. So it's like, how could you give your 100% if you didn't even want to be in there? Like, how?
All right, so that's a whole sidebar conversation. So let's stick with the question at hand. So it is not acceptable to not hear from a person after you're dating with, at least on a daily basis. You should hear from your significant other on a daily basis. It shouldn't be going multiple days without speaking to somebody.
Like you said earlier, you make time for things
you make time for shit that's important to you.
But I also think I wouldn't have done what she's doing, talking about have a good life. I just would have been done with it. Like,
after day one.
Yeah, I went. No, after she said 3 days and she hasn't heard anything.
Yeah,
I just would have been done with it. I would have just chalked it up as a loss, right?
You just would have gave him back what he's giving you, not even
right. And then when he messaged me, then I would just ignore it.
Motherfucker, I'm going on a date. Yeah,
and I would just ignore it. I wouldn't even give him that.
All right.
Like, I just think that's waste energy, and it makes her look away on his behalf. Like, you text it randomly. Like, imagine you get a text randomly and it's me saying have a good life. You'd be like, you'd laugh in a sense, because you'd be like, this bitch, like, I've been having a good life. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I haven't talked to her in 3 days. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have just ignored it in general and been like, all right, it is what it is.
That's all I got. But I do have a question though. So, all right, I don't know if you've seen this whole thing that's going on with Brandy.
No.
Where Shine went on Cameron's and Mace, they went on their podcast, and he stated that there was a timeline when he was also dating and may have been with Brandy around this time Mace said he was with Brandy. Mm-hmm. Brandy came out saying that's not true. We were friends and we never stayed with each other. So my question is, what goes to a woman's head when someone claims you as a body?
I'm not sure.
So so what I'm saying is, you had a guy as a friend, but he telling everybody that he smashed or he was with you.
Yeah.
How do you feel as a woman when you hear a man out there claiming you and it was never true? Do you feel like you have a leg to stand on, or you think the majority is going to believe what that person says?
No, I agree with that. I think it's a shitty situation because the guys are going to believe the guy. Mm-hmm. A girl, I feel like they're going to say, yeah, all right.
But there's some women that jump on the bandwagon because depending on their feelings and how they feel about you.
Right.
So if they think whatever about you, they're going to go and be like, yeah, she's a slut anyway. Yeah, she probably did do that.
Right. It's more believable when a guy says it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Compared to if she just came out and said, no, it didn't happen, they'll be like, yeah, okay.
Well, in this circumstance, I kind of believe Brandy.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why talk about it at this point. Why even bring it up? Right. Or why any man does that. Oh, yeah, back in the day, I find them motherfuckers as chumps when you do shit like that. My opinion. Honestly, when you do that, time has passed, everybody been living their life, and you bored one day and just decide, yo, back in the day, that shit corny.
It was because he was around other guys on a podcast, and somehow she came up and he was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, but I find that lame. You know what I'm saying? Because now, being it true or not, you putting her name in bullshit, so you making her look away. I seen Ray J defending her, telling all motherfuckers he coming for their booty, all type of weird shit. It was a lot of weird shit. Oh yeah, it was wild. He was online talking madness.
No, especially for Brandy's situation, you don't ever hear her talking about anyone she's been with for the most part.
I didn't think he needed to do all of that. And I don't respect men when they do that. No. When they try to throw women name and nonsense. Like, even if it happened, what is that doing for you? Mm-hmm. To say that. You know what I mean? Like, even if y'all did share something and it just happened once in a while, it happened. It is what it is. Like, that's on your noggin still that you want to talk about it. What did you want to come from that is my question.
Right.
So yeah, I didn't like that whole scenario.
Did you see the thing? This is some way off topic.
What's that?
Did you see the game is getting called out for going in girls' DMs with the same?
And you see what he writing?
Yeah, it's like B3, and then they're like, "What?" And he's like,
a snack out of the vending machine.
Yeah, you're like,
yo, that shit corny as shit.
I'm not gonna lie though, it made me laugh.
It's definitely gonna make you laugh. We see, it's like, what B3? Oh my bad! I thought I was talking to a snack.
Yeah, I was putting my number in the vending machine.
Yeah.
Because you're looking like a snack.
Yeah, like, that was the wildest shit. I was like, that motherfucker thought about that. That was well thought of.
Yep, I thought that was funny. The same exact numbers too. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah, every DM showed the same number. Mm-hmm. He used that line consecutively.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
All right, so let's wrap it up.
Yeah, production's on something today.
Yeah. I want to thank everyone for listening and tuning in. God bless. And we'll talk later.
Yeah, see you next time.
Peace.
This is Homesick Podcast.
Oh my God.